Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy King of Hearts coming at you on the road. Finally made it, guys. I'm out here with my mentor, wonderful lady that I'm working with, man. She has been awesome. She's an owner operator. We're driving a beauty here, man. Let me show you. We got this Kenworth here. I'll show you. That's what we're driving. It's a beautiful truck, T680. Tight parking there last night, but your boy put it in there nice. We're driving a 2017. So when you look at trucks, guys, you can tell the year by the numbers at the beginning. So that 170 2017. And I'm loving it, man. Yesterday we in California. We got a couple loads yesterday for Amazon. Picked up a couple, dropped a couple off, and it was fun, man. It's what you work so hard to get to. And I tell you, man, once you get to it and you start doing it, it's well worth it. I talked to some of my students the other day. They have a problem with their mentor. As you all know, I have problems with mine. I was at home for a week. And it was 7 days. But it was well worth it because the mentor I was with, we didn't see eye to eye. He didn't really want to run. He wanted to do home time immediately. And he wanted to be at home for a long time, and he didn't really want to grade me fairly. So a couple of reasons. Obviously you may want to deal with the first two things, maybe the first thing and maybe the second thing. But when it starts being like 3 or 4 things that you disagree on or you don't see eye to eye, pick up the phone, figure out how you can get off the trucks, safe for you, and talk to your driver coordinator or your driver leader, your terminal, and figure it out, man. One of my previous students dealt with the same thing, where the mentor doesn't want to run, and it's a waste of your time and their time. Well, really your time is more important, and they won't run. He wants to get to loads, a day and a half early, and he doesn't want to tell his dispatch, so they don't dispatch him, and then he waits there, sit there for a day and a half, and then he waits to then pick up a load for like 2 days later. So they've been sitting for almost 3 to 4 days again, because he don't want to dispatch, because they're going to dispatch you. If you stop and you do everything right, man, they're going to do it. We have a load coming tomorrow because we wanted a PTA, that's personal time, to get the truck situated for me being here. And boom, we got another load for when we travel there to go back to Vegas. We have another load. They're going to send you loads as long as you with a mentor that actually runs, But I'm in the truck, man. It's a Kenworth, ton of space. I'll give you, we got to straighten it up, but that's my top bunk. This is her bunk down here. Beautiful truck though here, guys. It's her person. She's the owner operator, so she has her truck the way she wants it, and I have no problem with that, man. She runs really hard. I got with her yesterday at 9 o'clock, and I drove from 9 o'clock when I got with her until 9 o'clock at night. And we was running through Cali, man. We was all around California. We're back at a terminal today. We're here in Stockton, California. So we're hanging out the terminal today to get the truck situated so it's roomy and straight for me, which shows that she cares about me being comfortable. And then we're just going to do a couple paperwork things, and then we're going to just enjoy the day. She's doing some laundry and stuff, and the terminal is great because they have food here, they deliver food here, they have washing machines here, they have showers here, you got TV here, you got internet here. It's convenient. We went down to a truck stop last night in Oakland, man, and it was sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, we both looked at each other like, I don't know if this would be a safe spot for us to stay. It was in the daytime, but it was like you pull up on the map and it said, some S&F truck stop, and we get there, man, and it's like some hole in the wall basic truck stop with no parking for trucks. The building was boarded up, the windows had bars on the windows, so all be signs of like, maybe you don't want to be here. Remember, you got to be safe, and it sucked because we wanted to be near the shipper. We would have been like 10 miles away from the shipper instead of us driving back to the terminal. But it's one of the things where you're going to spend the whole day there, which you're going to be here all day today, and you don't know what that place looked like at nighttime. What happens? You don't know what happens, and you got to be safe. You want to make sure that you're covered, your truck is safe, you're safe. And we said, hey, I'll drive. I said I'll drive back to the terminal. We'll park there, hang out at the terminal, and get more things done anyway, and we're good. But this is where you're going to spend most of your time, guys, in a truck. This is automatic too. My bad. That's the biggest thing I'm going to show you. Automatic right here, man. Hope you can see it. awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you, awesome. I drove a 10-speed in school. My first mental had an 8-speed. Automatics, hands down. I don't care what truckers say, man. I was in traffic most of the day yesterday, stop and go, changing lanes. The truck does it for you. You're still driving a trailer, you're still driving a truck, you're still doing everything. You're not shifting, it's not bogging your leg down all day, man. It was beautiful. I'm definitely gonna push to get an automatic. And I know how to shift trucks and everything, but it's one of them things where why do that work when you can sit down here and just focus on driving the truck? It's already a bigger truck. You got to make sure you know how to merge. Yesterday, getting over, I mean, we changed a lot of lanes yesterday, and getting over is not as easy as you think. I mean, you have to kind of push yourself over and let these people know that, hey, I got to get over. A lot of aggressive to getting over. Backing yesterday, once again, in school, it's easy. No, it's all cones, man. You go to a shipper, man. My first backing yesterday, it took me a couple times. I think it took about 3 to 4 times to get in there, and I was frustrated with myself. It was right. I had a freaking trailer on one side, and I had the barricade, like the yellow poles, on the other side. I had to back it right in there, man, and it was like, man, it was hard. It was an angle back. So it was one of them things where I was like frustrated. It took me 3 times. A trucker got out, and he was like, man, dude, how long have you been doing? I said, this is my first day backing actually in the real. He was like, dude, that's pretty good. You got in, you pulled in, you got out and looked. Don't remember. She has it on the window. Goal. GOAL. Get out and look, guys. Don't sit down here and think that you can just do it. Even if you can, it's just better safety. Safety is just key. Get out here and freaking, you know, understand, you know, the fact of what you're driving. Look at your surroundings. So, but yeah, the second we picked up a trailer. The second ship I went to, though, man, I felt much better. My confidence there. A lot of people probably like me. I want to be great. I want to be good, you know. But understand you're learning. But the second one, went to Amazon again. Backed in, boom, first shots right there. I did a little pull up and then a straight back just to get it even better. But it built my confidence up big time, man. But yeah, super fun, man. I'm happy to be on the road. I smiled all day. I told her, she was like, oh, I'll wear off, because we was in traffic I probably drove a lot of traffic, and I was like, man, I'm just excited to be on the road because I'm excited to be doing this. So I wanted to give you guys a video, let you know how it's going, man. It has been awesome. You know, once again, get out here, man, get it done. If this is something you want to do, don't waste too much time. Get into school. Swift's been great to me. I know I went through the whole struggles with a mentor and everything, but that's a mentor. Some mentors are new, like he was, and they may not work out well right from the start. They don't know. Swift don't know. He's his first time, so they need to find out if he's good for it, if he's not. I mean, they can sign up for it, but until they actually start training students, that's when they determine if they're good. And his situation, I don't think he was ready. I'm not saying he wasn't good. I think he just wasn't ready to take on a student at that time. But she has plenty of experience, man. She's fun. You drive immediately. To me, I feel like that's how it is. Some teachers may want you to look at them first and then you drive. But she was like, boom. She told me when I met her, she was like, get in the driver's seat. That's where you're gonna be at majority of your time. And I was like, yes, let me go. Let me get here, man. I'll show you a little bit more of the cab and everything. As you see, it's stuff all over the place, so we got to get straightened up. It is our first day. I'll give you some videos as we travel. We're going to Vegas. I think we're gonna we're going to Nevada tomorrow. They have a load for us to pick up in Vegas to come back to Cali, but I told her I really wanted to go east, and she's normally like a east girl, where she's like, we run to Tennessee and down to Florida and a couple different places, just for different scenery and getting some miles into. You know, it's 200 hours you have to put in of driving. You got to do 40 backs, which yesterday I think I'm at like 3 or 4 already. Well, 5 because I did one before, so I'm at 5 backs. That shouldn't be a problem. And then you have to score at least 75 points on your test. And your test is she grades you on different things, from changing lanes to shifting, which you're not shifting because it's an automatic for me. But your driver awareness, your cautions, your stopping, all the stuff that you have that sheet, and you can look over it when they give it to you to make sure that you know what they're going to be looking for. And you know, once again, man, clicking with your mentor is key. It just makes the whole experience so much better. I mean, I feel great with her, man. She's had a ton of different students. She's done a great job. I know some people be like, oh my God, you have a female driver. How is that? It is what it is. You know, she's been doing this for a while. She's an owner operator. She's here to make money. She's spending her own money, because anything happens to this truck, she spends her own fuel. Like yesterday, it wasn't a company paying for us to come back from fuel because we was in an unsafe area. She had to pay for that. She had to pay for us to drive from Oakland back to Stockton for safety, because it's like, hey, I'd rather sleep here at the terminal than to sleep in Oakland and not know what's gonna happen, or just be like, are we gonna spend a full day here? All this is money out her pocket. So it's one of them things where, you know, she understands what she's here to do, and she's making money obviously as being a mentor, you know. But it's one of the things where you gotta click. She's nice, I'm nice. You know, I'm a married person. She's a widow, but you know, there is no fooling around, all that other fooling around stuff. There's none of that, man. You get to know her, you get to know your mentor. You're gonna build a relationship because you're with them for weeks. I mean, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it may be. But it's professional. I'm here for a reason, she's here for a reason, and you got to keep it that way, and understand why it is. So it's been great, guys. Once again, this is your boy King of Hearts coming at you from inside a truck, guys, on the road. I'm gonna keep y'all guys up to date on my experience here. I try to get you maybe 2 to 3 videos a week as me traveling. I'll do my best, but any questions, you make sure you let me know. I'll let you know as I go down my journey. I can tell you right now, blindside back. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. It's one of the things. It is difficult. If you can turn around, I had a chance when I got to a terminal drop off yesterday. Turn around, make a UE or turn around, and then do a regular back, because it's very difficult and it can be unsafe. Even though you have somebody, she even told me, she was like, no, we're gonna turn around and you're not gonna do a blindside. You're gonna have to do, I think it's like on your sheet you got like 1 or 2 blind sides you have to do because they want to get you experience, but you do them like in places where, like at a when you're at a terminal or at a truck stop where it's safe. You do it there because it takes time to learn it. It's not something you're just gonna do once or twice and that's it and you're gonna learn. No, it's gonna take a lot of time to learn how to do it. And even probably professionals, they still probably struggle with it because they choose not to do it. It's not something you want to do unless you have to do it. But there is going to be some times when you have to know. You're going to have to know how to do it. So once again, your boy King of Heart, guys. Like the video, subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys up to date and informed on trucking. This is my journey. If you want more information, let me know. Once again, I'm at Swift right now. I'm in my mentor program. I'll be here probably for about 3 weeks. That's what she's telling me. And I'm gonna be putting some miles on this truck, man. Just driving. So one big goal, safety first. And just remember, guys, get out and look. If you're not getting out and look, you're not being safe. Talk to your boy later. Hit the subscribe button.